It is sure a beautiful day here in Townsend, Tennessee. Thought we just filmed this outside. It's 79, maybe 80 degrees. You can see here. I don't know what that is going on. I'll take care of that though. Thought we just kind of do a little quick see what's going on in the Smoky Mountain Nationals garage as we get ready for the AD Nationals and our upcoming fall cruise. So let's flip this camera around. Let's do a little intro first and welcome to the Smoky Mountain Nationals garage here in Townsend, Tennessee. Be right back. So what do we got going on? Let's see. Getting ready to swap springs out on the truck. Picked up so nice of the McMillans to have saved this 273 gear for me. And I picked up this 58-inch G-body. I don't know if you saw it or not. Well, I put the cover back on, but it had been welded locked. This is what we're thinking about putting behind the blue car. And I think Tony Parrott has talked me into forelinking that. Let's see what else we got going on here. We're kind of on hold on putting a 6-cylinder where a 4-cylinder used to go. Waiting on some super advice. Still got the 6s, but look what we got mounted here. Look at this. Talk about getting ready for the AD Nationals. Let me flip around here. You can see what these cool NOS came in a box. Been laying around for quite a while, these reproduction mirrors. And that's going to look really cool. I'll get a bigger mirror on it, get some supporting brackets. Got my spacer on my carb done, my heat spacer. Hopefully that helps. These things are just so cool. So lucky to find those. And then we're, doing all kinds of regular stuff. So let's go take you through the shop here. And you can see I'm getting ready, I'm sure like everybody else, to kind of seal up around the weather stripping in case I end up at a show with a big rain. So anyways, shop's a mess. We've been working, we've been doing all kinds of things. When the weather's great, we just go to town. So let's turn this thing around and let's have a little chat. Well, welcome, Bay 3, Townsend, Tennessee. It's just beautiful weather today. I thought we'd just open up the doors and do a little Thursday filming, Friday video production. You can see rolled the car out there. Collecting parts. I want to thank Chris up in Indiana. I ended up buying a motor and a trans. Picked up that 58-inch G-body rear. And looks like I'm going to be bugging old Mike Drake to order me a Mustang 2. We're not going to drop the blue car. Of course, you put a Mustang 2 on it, it drops it a couple inches, but it's going to get a little bit more drivability. And I got a beautiful 85 horse, late 37, early 38 stove bolt in it, which I'm going to keep. I just love it to death. We can find a new home for that. But I really love this look with the high, gravel road car look, those Allstate white wheels that we got there, the original rims, hubcaps. Hopefully we can reproduce that from 6-lug to 5-lug. And I'm sure a lot of you out there have done that, maybe possibly on your truck, and want to keep that kind of steely look. And if you've done that, hit me up, help me out a little bit, save me a little time on what to do there. Like I say, those are 16.6. Probably go with something a little bit wider. Um, it's going to be driven over 45 miles an hour for the first time in its life. But that is a winter project after we get back from our fall cruise. We'll take that into Bay 1, rip it apart. Want to thank Jim Carter Trucks um, right out of the gate. Obviously, a banner sponsor here at Smoky Mountain Nationals. And just following their post, and they're posting with us, and they're posting some of their specials. I want to thank Lynn, Jim, the gang up there. They do a great job with their social media, and we just want to thank them. We're really looking forward to putting together some kind of package for you December, January coming up for Smoky Mountain Nationals 2026. Also want to thank LMC Truck, Tyler Reyes. They do a great job. They've been with us for several years now, and they have grown with us. And when we really didn't have anybody, LMC sent us a few hats and a few stickers. And now that we've gotten going, we just want to thank them tremendously for sticking with us. And two great banner sponsors there. So let's get into this week, what we got going on. It's kind of a refresher, but just out of the gate, I want to thank Stacy and Brian McMillan. This thing came into my possession. I'll just pop it up here real quick so you can see it. 1962. That was a really, really good year for me. And it's a one I didn't have in my collection, and it'll get hung up over here with the Blount County number 10 license plates. And I know Brian's always looking for number 12s. I guess I'm looking for number 10s. And then, of course, we got a whole license plate kind of underground going on at Smoky Mountain Nationals here. I want to thank Mike Grubbs again for leading that bunch over there. All right, so let's talk about what we have going on. What do we have going on? I've heard some good news from Brian Stanifer at the 80 Nationals, and he said he's well over 100 pre-registered, getting close to 125 pre-registered. That is so exciting, so exciting. This is their 10th year anniversary, and we're just hoping for that crowd. Love to see over 100 trucks again. Love to see some more campers. It's just, it's just one of those events where bring what you got. If you're not done, come anyways. It's like a No Truck Left Behind event. Come and hang out with us. Sleep on the grounds. What a great opportunity there. And of course, me and Patrick had just started taking advantage of that when we rebuilt that Scotty. But, bring a tent, bring a hammock, sleep in the bed of your truck. I mean, come and just pile in Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, hang out with us. We get up Sunday morning, we have a little breakfast, have a little coffee, pack up, and we all kind of hit the road together and go our respective ways. Just a great time of fellowship. Can't thank Brian enough for just supporting us, and we're doing everything we possibly can to support the original 80 Nationals in Franklin, Indiana. Love going to Indiana. Never thought I would say that. That's probably not even a bumper sticker, but I love going up there. We have some great friends. It's a great time. It's a pretty good sized swap meet. We'll have a really, really good time. And before too long, we'll actually be dragging the Scotty here and pulling it up on the side over here. We'll kind of where the blue car is right now, put it on the side and just kind of cleaning it up, giving it a wash, going over the interior and just kind of cleaning it up, get the AC running because we know we're going to need AC, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So excited about that. Just can't wait, just kind of counting down the days. But I do have to finish up a little bit on the silver truck, and we're just on Patrick's truck, just a quick update. I don't know if you follow his page or not, but we are completely converted to automatic transmission. Thank you, Matt Braybender down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Matt's Transmission, for helping us out. and getting that 700 set up for us. And boy, it's just great having AD folks where you can just give them a call and say, yeah, bring it down and we'll take care of it. So we're working on that. We're fixing a few leaks and making a few adjustments, which is typical, and a lot of you guys know. And for that 35 and under crowd, you young guns, you other young guns that are out there, just jump right in. Pick up something like Patrick ended up with this roller out of Mike Drake's stable up there, and pull it apart piece by piece and replacing what we need to. You can still enjoy it. You can still drive it around, and then you can still work on it. So there's a lot of, what a great philosophy is to buy a running, driving, daily, weekend warrior kind of truck and then work on it yourself. And come to these shows, and even if you got to drag it on a trailer, it's all good. So we're all in support of that. Let's see, we went through that. Okay, all right. So let's talk about the fall cruise. I've got some messages, and there's a lot of new folks. So let's just go ahead and address all that. All you new folks, I gotta double check here. Yep. Okay. I raised my hands, and I don't know if I've shut the raise your hand, shut the camera off mode. Michigan, up in Augusta, Michigan, we'll have that cruise. Now remember, October 18th. Let's put that right here. October 18th, Michigan. Contact Brandon or Shay. Probably Shay. No offense, Brandon. Russ Fox, Darlington, Columbia. Frank McLean also. They leave Frank's. They drive to Darlington. It looks like that's going to work out again this year. For you North South Carolina folks, maybe Northern Georgia, want to kind of sneak over there. What a great, great time of fellowship. Frank's a big truck guy, so boy, I'd love to make that one year. That'd just be a lot of fun and to get on the track. And, even if you're just doing, I think 70 is kind of the speed limit on Darlington, but I wouldn't even care if I was doing 25. That's really, really cool. We do some great things here at Smoky Mountain Nationals in the off season, and these fall cruises are one of them. We have added, I've seen Keith Lame up there, Fox Valley ADs, up in Illinois. I reached out to Keith today. Hopefully I hear back, but we're trying to get something going up there for all you folks in that area. Just a little one-day cruise, a little get-together. I've reached out to Mark in East Texas, Custom Classics ETX, and haven't seen any conversations lately. I've been a little bit sidetracked. Those of you know that I got a little porch project going on, honeydew kind of thing, but it'll benefit everybody. So, and me too. So it's not so much a honeydew as it a family do, I guess. So we've been a little sidetracked with that. And I've kind of been a little detached, but I should hear back from them folks in East Texas today. Looks like, these first events they're a little sticky to get together, and you get, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 get together, and then boom, the following year it works out great. Let's talk about the Northern Ohio, Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania. Tim Burns is on a tear, putting together cruises and 1 or 2 day events. Tim's doing a great job. He's a moderator over on the AD Nationals page, but he helps us out at Smoky Mountain Nationals quite a bit. Last year, he ran the Southbound and Down, and we hope he does it again in 2026. Looks like that's going to be divided into 2 different days, Tuesday and Thursday, for Smoky Mountain Nationals 26. But we got that Western Pennsylvania fall cruise again, October 18th. All the same day, and that's kind of been the goal, that 3rd weekend in October. And then it looks like down here in Townsend, we're right back at it again. I think we're going to meet at the coffee shop. For those of you that are new, come in Friday night. Stay anywhere you want. Some of the hotels, if you're trailering down, I would say the Tally or Highland Manor. Where those are 2 easy accessible, where you can get store a trailer and a truck for the weekend. Come in Friday night, at the latest, or if you want to make a long weekend out of it. Saturday morning, we meet at the Dancing Bean Coffee House, and that's the same owner as Peaceful Side Social. So I give them a call. Hey, we're going to line up on the grass there, and we're all going to meet up there. It's large enough facility that we can kind of meet up and get ready, have some coffee, wait for everybody. I think we're going to go. Now, last year we just went to Deals Gap and back. But, when you go that way on the Parkway and you end up at Chehaui Lake, and then you hang a left to go up the Dragon there, you're getting that Parkway cruise, the vistas up there. You're just getting so much more. You get the lower Dragon, you get the upper Dragon. Even, I think we're going to go past Deals Gap. We're looking at going up towards Choa Dam and popping into North Carolina a little bit. It's just beautiful. We're ironing some of the details out. We'll get over there. We'll find a good little rest area spot, and we'll turn around and come back. And as you know, we kind of head over to the Abbey, and they give us some space. Just want to thank Dave and Steve and those guys over there. They help us every year. They're sponsors for the Smoky Mountain Nationals. We kind of chill a little bit. Hopefully I won't be broken down like I was last year. And we'll go on a couple more cruises. I'm thinking about going up on the Missing Link and just kind of parking up on the Missing Link and really enjoying those fall colors. You never know. It overlooks Townsend's just beautiful up there. You never know what kind of weather you're going to get, if you're going to get rainbows one day or smoke from the Smoky Mountains the next day, or rain or sun, or you just never know. And that's why I love living here. It's just such a beautiful place. So if you have questions, want to thank you for stopping by. But if you have questions, just go ahead and message me. Just boom. I have a Facebook page now, Dave Hoke, just on Facebook, and hit the messenger. Message me. Happy to answer any questions. I'll give you my cell number. And you can give me a call. Happy to help with any questions you might have for the AD Nationals, our Smoky Mountain Nationals fall cruises, which we'll have 5 or 6 of them this year, and really excited about expanding that. And just a lot going on. We know you're building in your Bay 1 and Bay 2 and possibly Bay 3, if not more. And we can't wait to see everybody up in Franklin, Indiana this year. It's all about the fellowship. That's a big reunion for us. Most of those folks we see at the end of May at our event down here in Townsend, and we see them again in September. It's always a good time. It's always a lot of laughs. I think Brian said it on his video that he put out not that long ago. The Friday night, if Eric Green shows up with his games, he's obviously the cruise director for that event. Eric will show up and he'll get everybody kind of tuned in. Brian goes and runs and picks up some pizzas, and we just sit around and laugh and just fellowship till you just can't stand it anymore. And that's what I like about bringing the camper is you can just, for some of us older guys, you can just kind of walk 10 steps and open the camper door and you're good to go. So it's just great. We're going to have a really good time, and we can't wait to see you at one of the events, October 18th, our fall cruises, or in September at the AD Nationals in Franklin, Indiana. If you have any questions, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out. There's no crazy questions. We want to thank all the new members for joining, and we're just thank everybody for pitching in on the page, and it's turned into a really good group. I want to thank our new group experts. We got that going again. There'll be a new published updated list, and here we go. Let's get out and, like Rocky Jones says, get one thing done on your truck and get it ready for the next event. And we will see you real soon. Dave out.